morning, guys. Look at that view. I always love this spot. This is not the first time you guys have seen this spot, but you can see the whole city. You can see the bridge, you can see the whole lake. It's all the way down there. And it's actually a really nice temperature today. Summer's coming to an end, days are getting cooler, and we like that. I like being able to wear jeans wherever I go. I have some really exciting news. I quit my job, my steady 9-to-5 job in construction, to become a full-time photographer. And this is my first week not like working that job, and the first couple days I was pretty overwhelmed, not like a bad way or anything, but just felt a little like I couldn't like organize things in my head really well. But today, as I was driving up here to make this video, I had just so much clarity and so much excitement, and I feel so calm, and it's really hard to explain, but I feel very different than I did working my job, and there's some things I want to talk to you about of why I decided to leave that job. I'm gonna put you on this tripod now because this is heavy to hold. That's really bright. Let's fix that. So I've wanted to be a photographer, man, for the majority of my life, I'd say, especially my early adulthood and young adult until now. I tried it right out of high school, and I got really lazy, and I wasn't able to really find the motivation to like even go out and get clients or to search for paid work and stuff. I had the odd job here or there, but I was never enough to like make any sort of a living. Like, I think at one point right out of high school I had like $500 in my bank account, and it was like, okay, this isn't working. And I had some people be like, okay, you just need to get a job. And so I got into the trades, became a sheet metal apprentice, and before that I was in and out of other trades jobs and doing like physical labor and stuff like that. So I specialized in sheet metal. I did that. With trades, the school works a little bit differently, but I went through two levels of schooling, which was horrible for me because I don't do school. I hate school. I hate the thought of school. I hate everything that encompasses school, and it was just very stressful for me. So that was really hard. The work was good. The work was, I had some good days. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see myself there forever, so that was hard to, show up every day and stuff, but I worked my butt off, and worked with some good guys, and there were some good days, but it was getting pretty hard because I knew I wanted to do this, but I was doing this and I didn't exactly know how to get there. So after grinding and stuff and like learning, I was able to kind of get my feet a little bit wet in it, but still it was kind of just a little spike and then down. And then the end of last year and the beginning of this year was really tough on me. Some things happened last year, and I was battling with some pretty heavy stuff, and I felt really lost. I didn't know what purpose there was for me, and I became very depressed, and it was really hard to get myself out of a dark spot, and I was like, this can't be it. I would wake up every morning and just be like, this just needs to end. I can't do this anymore. I wish I just didn't wake up, and it was getting really bad. And luckily I'm really close to my family, and it was really hard for me to talk to them about it, and I had another friend that really helped me through it, that it just kind of came up. It was almost like a call for help a little bit, the way it came about, but this friend helped me a lot, and then I finally opened up to my parents and my mom, and I talked. I was like, you know, this is how I'm feeling. This is horrible. And then things just kind of started to build up, and I started to like build my self-esteem up again and kind of rise up, and like I was kind of at the rock bottom, so there's no other place to go, you know. And then started like kind of making more YouTube videos and planning, okay, in the summer I'm gonna start uploading and maybe try to get a couple gigs and all this stuff. And then last month in August, things were going really good, doing lots of shoots, shooting every weekend. And then I booked a lot of gigs for this month in September. And I was almost, with the gigs I've booked this month, doubling my income that I would have made if I would have stayed at my sheet metal job. So I was like, you know what? I'm at a really good point in my life. I have learned a lot in the years of working, and I think I have the motivation and the adult mindset to just get down to it and work. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna quit my job, and I'm gonna just send it. Like, there's no other way to say it. And like I said earlier this week, it was like, oh man, this is happening, like hard to organize my thoughts. But today is like the first day I'm like so excited. Like I was able to go to like Tim Hortons with like really nice clean clothes on and then just come up here and play with my camera. And that's crazy to me. Like, I'm gonna do it. Just, there's no other way to put it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm very excited for the future. And yeah, it's crazy. I almost feel like a different person in a way. It's I'm not really good with my words, and I can't really find any words to put it, but I'm really excited. And I have a bunch of notes of things I do want to say about it. But let's find another spot to go to here. So the biggest reason I decided to leave my job, besides for like happiness and all this stuff that comes with it, is the way I see my life, excluding the work, excluding even if it's photography or whatever, just my day to day and how I want that to go. Everything that bookends the work part, the making the money part, and how my days would usually go working with sheet metals. I'd wake up at 5 o'clock, make myself breakfast, eat, get out the door to go to work and be at work by 7. Get home at 3, work out, eat supper with the family, and just usually wind down or edit or do whatever this was when I started getting back into it. And the way I view my life and how I really want it to go is very different than that. I want to start building new habits. I want my days to be much more rounded around my whole life, like health and fitness, my job, my connections with people, and my time and what I can do with that time. And not only does photography excite me so much and make me very happy when I'm doing it, when doing it full time, I'm able to create my day-to-day life exactly how I want it to be. And that, I think that excites me almost the same amount as just making money with a camera does. Is my day-to-day can look exactly how I want it to, and I can master certain things and create new habits like I said before. And I'm very excited for that. I'm excited to become almost a better, more well-rounded person because of that. Take this from someone that has never really believed in himself. When you do something you love, it almost makes you feel better about yourself and that you're actually doing something like that you're like good at, and it kind of boosts your self-esteem a bit. And working my 9-to-5 job, I really didn't feel that way. I had some pretty heavy self-image issues, and I've never been a big fan of myself. And starting to do this and realizing that this is what I want to do, it's almost like I'm stepping into a pair of shoes that fit better, and that just gives me more boost and more confidence to just be a better human being almost. And I believe in myself now, and I'm excited. Every day I wake up happy and very much, I have this view of life almost now that is much more hopeful. I now am excited to wake up and to do what I love. And I think that's all you can ask for. And if you have something that you feel in your heart and you get super excited whenever you do it, you should do that. Because when you do that, you're going to do it way better than anything else, and then you're going to reap all the benefits from that. And life is going to get good, and I'm excited.